I would like to congratulate ORF for picking this topic for today's discussion. Startup Planet, Reclaiming Half the Sky. As Nicholas Kristof and Cheryl Worden say in their book, Half the Sky, through their stories in Asia and Africa, the key to economic progress lies in unleashing women's potential. All of us are aware that there is a gross underrepresentation of women, whether it is in labor force or in entrepreneurship or in businesses. So that's the topic that we are going to really focus on this afternoon. Reliance Foundation and ORF also have been working on this, and we published a book a few months ago, Aspirations, Access, and Agency, Women Transforming Lives with Technology, that has stories of women using technology to enhance livelihoods through their micro-enterprises. Evolution of startups over the last 3 decades has shown that they have the ability to bring disruptive innovations to create opportunities that never existed before. These organizations define the way we think and operate on a daily basis today. I don't need to name these startups. They are there all over the globe, influencing our everyday lives. Startups are a key driver of economic growth globally, with the potential to bring diverse voices into the fold. Looking at India, we are the third largest startup. We have the third largest startup ecosystem, with about 84,000 startups being registered just last fiscal year alone. However, as I said earlier, women founders and investors are grossly underrepresented, even in this space. Women-led startups not only generate employment opportunities, but also promote diversity in employment, representation, and leadership. Empowering women leads to further economic, cultural, and social progress. Women who own and lead their enterprises have more control over resources, greater social mobility, increased participation in social activities, and increased participation in household decision making. If we can level the playing field for women entrepreneurs and address some of the specific challenges and barriers that they often encounter, this would unlock tremendous untapped potential as well as add significant value to the economy. The Indian government has implemented supportive policies like this Startup India initiative to promote the growth of startups across all sectors and encourage entrepreneurship. The government has also launched initiatives like Her Start and the Women Entrepreneurship Platform more recently to provide a platform for women entrepreneurs to create an ecosystem to nurture their aspirations. While government has launched several schemes to provide financial support to women entrepreneurs, women-led small-scale enterprises often face difficulties raising capital and have limited access to credit. During the pandemic, we saw women entrepreneurs adopt digitalization, allowing them to bridge the gender-digital divide, access finances through banks and private lenders, and leverage social media to market their goods and drive their businesses. This needs to pick up further momentum and gain scale to have meaningful impact. We know that government initiatives have tremendous potential to aid the development and sustenance of a startup. And in addition, the private sector and the development sector also have a role to play in helping make a more inclusive startup economy a reality through various ways, including funding, capacity building, and skill building for the crucial growth of these startups. Besides skill building, building access to relevant networks is equally important. Reliance Foundation, in association with Vital Voices, we launched a program called Women Lead India Initiative, which is primarily to build that capacity for the entrepreneurs so that they are able to manage their enterprises and grow well and capitalize on the opportunities that they have. Encouraging an accessible ecosystem that supports under-supported founders is very critical to the success of these women-led startups. when we look at micro entrepreneurs, micro women entrepreneurs actually, one barrier that they often face is a lack of digital skills, which prevents them from taking advantage of full opportunities that digitalization and digital platforms can offer today. We started an initiative under our Women Connect Challenge along in a partnership with USAID to address this particular aspect. And we have seen tremendous success through this initiative. An example is a women entrepreneur, Shingmila Kapai from Tripura, Manipur rather, who used social media to promote her own business. So these might sound small to start with, but these are the opportunities that we have to give these women so that they get the opportunity to build their own livelihoods and also give opportunities to the others in terms of growing this ecosystem. The startup ecosystem will hopefully change and see changes in the next few years with more women in leadership, women-led companies, inclusive cultures, and women on boards. Technology will be at the core of this development, and with increased digital access, women from Tier 2 cities and rural areas also have opportunities to become entrepreneurs. Women-led businesses will increase innovation and representation in the ecosystem, leading to a ground-up change. Startup Planet is evolving with various moving pieces. It is not just about ensuring diversity, but rather using diversity as a strength for innovation and creativity. Tapping the full potential of the female half of the population is the best strategy to fight poverty and inequality of various kinds. If we can create an environment with low entry barriers into the startup ecosystem, that will be truly transformative in the years to come. I look forward to hearing your thoughts during the deliberations, and I look forward to continue to engage with you beyond our conversations today.